It's Patrick Hutzel from IntensiveCareHotline.com. Now, if your critically ill loved one is in intensive care and requires mechanical ventilation with tracheostomy, I know that you, your family, and your critically ill loved one are in one of the most challenging circumstances that you can ever find yourself in. But know that there's help out there. No matter what the intensive care team is telling you, I know how you feel, and I know how important it is for you to get the right advice in this challenging and once-in-a-lifetime situation. Now, I have worked in intensive care for more than 15 years, and I have literally worked with thousands of critically ill patients and their families. I have also worked as a nurse unit manager in intensive care for more than 5 years. And I also have experience when looking after ventilated patients with tracheostomy in their own homes. In any case, with all this knowledge and experience that I acquired over the many years in intensive care, I have written an ebook. I recorded a video, and I also recorded a podcast or an audio recording with the title of Follow This Proven System to Avoid the 3 Most Dangerous Mistakes You Are Making but You Are Unaware of if your loved one requires mechanical ventilation with tracheostomy in intensive care. Avoid these 3 mistakes and you can exercise more control, more power, gain influence, and get peace of mind fast in an environment where other people are used to being in control. And if your loved one is in intensive care and requires mechanical ventilation with tracheostomy, you know by now that it's a big challenge and that there's massive issues around mechanical ventilation and tracheostomy. And you also know that the intensive care team may be talking over you, at you, but not with you. And they're probably not transparent in what you are exactly dealing with when your loved one requires ventilation with tracheostomy in intensive care. Now, as you've heard me saying before, 99% of families of critically ill patients in intensive care have no peace of mind, no control, no power, and no influence. And you don't want to belong into that 99% of the families with no peace of mind, no control, no power, and no influence. Because of that, you know that you're making 3 mistakes, and you're making them unconsciously when your critically ill loved one is ventilator dependent with tracheostomy. Now, in the ebook, the video, and the audio recording, follow this proven system to avoid the 3 most dangerous mistakes you are making but you are unaware of if your loved one requires long-term ventilation with tracheostomy in intensive care. You will discover 3 mind-blowing tips and strategies to prevent the 3 unconscious mistakes you are making while your loved one is long-term ventilated with tracheostomy in intensive care. You will discover how to eliminate fear, frustration, stress, struggle, and vulnerability fast, especially when your critically ill loved one is suffering, struggling, or is depressed because of their ventilator dependency and the tracheostomy. You will also get crucial behind-the-scenes insights so that you know and understand what's really happening in intensive care when it comes to tracheostomy and ventilator dependency. You will discover the bigger picture and the massive challenges about ventilation with tracheostomy in intensive care or in long-term care. You will discover how to break out of the vicious cycle of ventilation with tracheostomy. You will discover how your critically ill loved one really feels, and it's not what you expect. You will discover why your critically ill loved one is most likely getting neglected by intensive care staff when they are ventilator dependent with tracheostomy, and what you can do about it. You will also discover how you can control and influence the situation so that your critically ill loved one will benefit. You will discover how you can further expand your knowledge of the secret intensive care language, so that the intensive care team knows you are an insider, and it's something they don't expect, and it gives you a massive advantage and edge compared to other families in intensive care. You will also discover why and how your ancestors are impacting on your current situation. This is a must know, because your family's past impacts on your critically ill loved ones and your family's future, and you need to know about it. You will also discover what quality of life when being on a ventilator really is, and why the intensive care team almost always gets it wrong when they talk about quality of life and or future quality of life, because of their limited expert and their limited academic view. You will discover what you need to understand about the healthcare budget in an intensive care unit and how it relates to your critically ill loved one's ventilation needs and tracheostomy needs. You will also discover why most intensive care units have a negative and limited mindset, and how you can break through this limited mindset. Most of all, you will get real-world examples that you can easily adapt to your and your critically ill loved one's situation when they're ventilator dependent with tracheostomy. And last but not least, you'll get one outside of the box and counterintuitive tip how you can break the cycle of ventilator dependency in intensive care with tracheostomy. So scroll down now, go to the Buy Now button and purchase this ebook. Follow this proven system to avoid the 3 most dangerous mistakes you are making but you are unaware of if your loved one requires long-term ventilation with tracheostomy in intensive care. I offer you a 7-day money-back guarantee, so you can purchase this book at my risk. If you don't like it, just send me an email and I will give you a refund, and you can keep the book as a thank you just for trying. If you have any questions at all, you can send me an email to support@intensivecarehotline.com, or you can call me. Check out our international phone numbers at the bottom of this website. Thank you for watching this video. Go down, click the buy button now, and I'll see you on the inside. Thank you.